Good afternoon. My name is Betsy Francis Connolly, and it is my great delight to be the Dean of the Westbrook College of Health Professions. This is my favorite day of the academic year. Welcome to the graduate hooding ceremony. This ceremony signifies the end of a journey for you, recognizes your accomplishments, and marks the start of a new journey into the professional role of a healthcare provider. We are so very proud of our graduates today, and I congratulate each and every one of you. You may be seated. This is an important day and weekend of festivities. In sociology, we refer to this as a marker event, the day you transition from being a UNE graduate student to a healthcare professional. You become a member of an elite group of people. Only 10% of the United States population has a graduate degree, and many less have a doctoral degree. It is truly an honor. We know that these achievements don't happen in a vacuum. You don't do this alone. You have the camaraderie of your classmates who've become like a second family, the support of friends and loved ones who prop you up on all those days of angst and self-doubt, who cheer you on, who provide emotional support, and probably sometimes financial support to ensure your success. So a round of applause to thank your loved ones and family in the audience today. And then there are your faculty, who challenge you, encourage you to do your best, inspire you. From this day forward, they become not only your teacher and guide, but also your colleague. A salute to the incredible faculty we have here at the UNE. Like other marker events, weddings, funerals, holidays, there are rituals associated that help us celebrate and honor the occasion. For commencement, our rituals are associated with wearing academic regalia, whose shape and markings and colors all have significance that are unique to the academic institution, the country of origin, and the degree and the discipline. This regalia dates back to medieval Europe, and we proudly carry on that tradition today. Today, we're carrying on another tradition, the tradition of hooding, to signify an advanced degree. So with any marker event, I invite you to take a deep breath, look around, take a mental picture of this day and this weekend, savor all that you have accomplished, feel the joy. We all feel immense pride in your achievements. Today, I want to talk with you for a few minutes about kindness. It seems to me that too often we are in a world full of incivility, of rudeness. Therefore, if I may take a few moments to offer just a few words of advice as you enter this next phase of your professional life, it would be to be kind to yourself and to be kind to others. First, being kind to yourself. Everyone falters and falls at times in their life. And as a new professional, you won't know everything. Graduation is the beginning of your career. So you will make some mistakes, and that's okay. It's not how you fall, it's how you pick yourself up. Do it with grace, humility, and honesty, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. So often we don't know the whole story, so we fill in the places, we make assumptions, and often give negative attributes to what's going on. Recently, I was driving to work last week, and I was stopped at this intersection where I was trying to make a left-hand turn onto a pretty busy street. I do this every morning. And the guy behind me starts honking at me. And I think, really? What's your problem? And so I look up in the rearview mirror, and he's motioning to me and gesturing at me. And of course, then I'm looking at him in the rearview mirror, so I miss my opportunity to get in on the street. pisses him off even more, and he's is honking at me some more. And I'm thinking, really, this guy's a total jerk. I hope it's not one of you in the audience. So I finally pull out. He pulls out right behind me, tailgates me down the road. As soon as he barely has an opportunity, goes around me, even though it's a double yellow line, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, man, 7:30 and you're really a jerk. And then about 200 yards down the road, he squeals into this driveway. Before he hardly puts it in park, he's racing out the door and racing into this house. And I thought to myself, really, Betsy? You have no idea what's going on. Maybe he just got a call from a loved one and he needs to be there right away. He may be a really nice guy. So it helped me to reset what I was thinking, to not make that negative attribute. Several years ago, one of my doctoral students was working at an outpatient pediatric clinic, and she was concerned about the number of patients that would cancel at the last minute, and wondered what that was about. And when you cancel a medical appointment, it impacts your treatment plan, but it also has financial implications for that clinical setting. So she did a research study, and she interviewed all the therapists and asked them about these patients that were canceling at the last minute. And the therapists talked about that maybe these patients didn't value therapy. Maybe they were lazy. Maybe they weren't really good parents. Then she interviewed the parents and found a really different story. For example, one mom didn't have her own car, and so to get to the therapy clinic, had to either borrow a car from a friend or a family member. And when that didn't work, had to take 3 different buses that would take her over 2 hours to get to that therapy appointment for a child with a disability, along with another toddler. I found this study really interesting, the false assumptions that we make about others. So be kind to others. Give them the benefit of the doubt. We don't always know what's going on with that other person. Remember, success is not about the letters after your name, how big your salary is, what kind of car you drive. Success is about who you are as a person, the soul and essence of your being. For me, success is embodied in this quote that's often attributed to Emerson, and I keep it on a refrigerator magnet on my refrigerator. This is how much I like this quote. Success, to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. May you know much success in your lives. Be kind to yourself and others. And as Garrison Keillor says on public radio, be well, do good work, and stay in touch. My best to all of you. Congratulations. I'd like to now introduce Bunny Mills, Assistant Dean for Student and Clinical Affairs of the Westbrook College of Health Professions.
Thank you, Dr. Frances Conley. It is my pleasure to present the Faculty Cup. This honor is bestowed to the graduate student who has served as a role model for other students in their ability to demonstrate and maintain high academic standards, superior leadership qualities, collaborative working relationships, and service to improve the quality of life for others. There were 5 outstanding nominations for this year's award, and I would like to recognize each of these candidates. Would you please stand as I call your name? They are Matthew Dahlia, Physical Therapy. Shay Dodson, School of Social Work. Chelsea Hockman, Occupational Therapy. Jamie Mastrorio, School of Social Work. And Setha Treadwell, Physician Assistant. I would ask the audience to please join me in recognizing these nominees. You may be seated. Dynamic, high energy, a strong work ethic, professionalism, positive attitude, compassion. These are just a few of the words used to describe the 2017 recipient of the Westbrook College of Health Professions Faculty Cup. In her first year of the Master's in Occupational Therapy program, this student was a member of the Clarion National Case Competition, an interprofessional team that represented the University of New England. This team of 3 interprofessional students collaborated with the goal of designing a system-based solution for a complex case scenario. The team represented the University of New England at a national competition in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they won. In addition, she has represented the occupational therapy students at the Association of Student Delegates at the 2017 Centennial American Occupational Therapy Association meeting in Philadelphia. Other leadership roles include serving as the president of the UNE Interprofessional Student Advisory Team and serves as the secretary of the UNE Student Occupational Therapy Association, as well as the Occupational Therapy Student Ambassador for admissions. Not only does this student excel in her community service, she also excels in her academics and has been inducted into the Phi Theta Epsilon Occupational Therapy National Honor Society. The Faculty Cup recipient is described as, quote, a model for interprofessionalism and compassion for those in need, end quote. Her involvement with programs that reach some of our most vulnerable populations include working as a team leader for a wellness program at the Cumberland County Jail, facilitating a conversation on cancer with Maine's Impact Cancer Network. She's a team member at the Milestone Foundation and Detoxification Center here in Portland. She volunteers at the Partners for World Health, an organization that sorts and sends unused medical supplies to countries in need. She's also received a certification in the Screening Brief Intervention and Referral Treatment, which is an approach to the delivery of early intervention and treatment for people with substance use disorders and those at risk of developing these disorders. She's conducted research on the effects of art-based groups on mood for individuals with dementia, participated in the transdisciplinary playgroup, and co-organized the first occupational therapy component of the Dental Health Day for children. For her exemplary interprofessional leadership, her academic excellence, and her dedication to improving the lives of our most vulnerable populations, please join me in congratulating the 2017 Faculty Cup recipient, Chelsea Hockman. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Karen Pardue, the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs in the Westbrook College of Health Professions.
Thank you, Dean Mills. It is now my pleasure to present the Distinguished Teaching Award. The Distinguished Teaching Award recipient is nominated by the students and is presented to a faculty member who has demonstrated strength in some or more of the following areas: their breadth of knowledge, subject mastery, excellence in classroom presentation, ability to motivate students, maintenance of high academic standards, availability outside of the classroom, effectiveness as an advisor, display of respect for students' individuality and diversity, and serving as a role model. A total of 3 faculty in the Westbrook College of Health Professions were nominated by the graduate student body for this Distinguished Teaching Award. Unfortunately, only one individual can be selected. At this time, I would like to recognize 2 faculty members who received nominations. Being nominated is an important honor in and of itself, and we would like to take this time to acknowledge this important distinction. When I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing? Wanda Anderson, School of Social Work. Brian Swanson, Department of Physical Therapy. Our congratulations to each of you for being recognized by your students as possessing these exemplary characteristics that we hold in the Distinguished Teaching Award. And now for our recipient. This faculty member received not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 nominations from students. Each one spoke of this individual's passion for teaching and ability to effectively impart information. The nominations described her clear presentation of therapy principles and modalities, and her ability to relate this content to everyday clinical practice. But what was more even noteworthy were the consistent comments addressing her contributions as a positive and inspiring role model. Each nomination described this faculty member's affective ability to nurture, encourage. To quote the nominations, she has a warm, calming demeanor. She provides undivided attention to each individual, and she senses the attitudes and the feelings of our class. This teacher can quickly adapt and provides us with support and reassurance. She motivates, rejuvenates, and gives us all confidence. I know we will never forget Professor Cramsey. Help me congratulate Elizabeth Cramsey, Distinguished Teacher Award. To begin the presentation of our Academic Program Outstanding Student Awards, I would now like to invite Professor Mary Beth Massey, Director of the School of Nurse Anesthesia, to come to the podium.
Thank you. Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and soon-to-be graduating students. Today, it is my honor to present the Masters in Nurse Anesthesia WCHP Outstanding Student Award to one of our very deserving students. This award is given in spirit of Agatha Hodgins, Certified Registered Nurse Anesthetist, and was first presented here at UNE in 2011. Agatha Hodgins was a visionary force in the establishment of the nurse anesthesia profession. She was the first president of our National Association back in 1931, and a true leader in our profession. as this student already is and will continue to be for years to come. This award is given to recognize the student in the graduating class whose dedication and passion to the profession of nurse anesthesia has shined through in everything they did during their tenure in this program. This student is a member on the Maine Association Board of Nurse Anesthetists, representing the class of 2017. He was chosen to be part of the mentorship program at the Mid-Year Assembly in Washington, D.C. in April, where only 50 students were chosen across the country. This student has not only exhibited exemplary academic and clinical achievement, but has also demonstrated leadership, strong character, and service to the art and science of the nurse anesthesia profession. This year's WCHP Outstanding Student Award for the MSNA program goes to Michael Dunnington. I would now like to introduce next program director, Christine Winston, who will present the Outstanding Student Award for Occupational Therapy.
We're going to tag team this one.
Chris and I, as well as the rest of the occupational therapy faculty, are pleased to announce that Kelsey Briggs has been chosen as the Outstanding Occupational Therapy Student. Kelsey has been selected for her stellar academic performance, leadership, initiative, positive attitude, willingness to learn and grow in practice, and excellence in research and dedication to the distinct value of occupational therapy. Her high academic standards led to the initiation into Pi Theta Epsilon, which is our National OT Honor Society, where her peers elected her as president. Kelsey was asked by the faculty to serve as the OT student representative to the Dean's Council due to her ability to effectively and diplomatically advocate for her fellow students. Her experience, along with her dedication to evidence-based practice, led her to become an integral member of the research project on sensory strategies for young people with behavioral difficulties. This research transformed the culture of the involved organization and moved the profession forward in the area of sensory self-regulation. Kelsey and her research group presented at the American Occupational Therapy Association National Conference in Philadelphia, and this project was highlighted in a recent UNE Rising Tide magazine. Kelsey is a motivated, conscientious, ethical student leader who models professionalism and teamwork in all of her endeavors. Kelsey?
I'd like to invite Professor Rhonda Feldman, Director of the Physician's Assistance Program, to come up for the next award.
Thanks. I don't believe that GPA says much about character. My students will know this about me. I think, although I appreciate a high GPA, a high academic standard, I've always felt through 22 years as a physician assistant that it takes so many other things to be a good clinician. So I've often told this group of people that, you know, the best among you, the best clinicians to come out of this group will be somewhere in the middle of the pack. Well, the recipient of the Outstanding Student Award for Physician Assistant this year is going to make me eat those words. It's my honor to say a few words about the UNE PA Class of 2017 Outstanding Student, Setha Treadwell. Setha is a native Mainer who has always performed exceptionally well academically, but what shines the brightest with Setha is her strength of character. Throughout her tenure with our program, she has always displayed empathy, devotion to goal, and an intrinsic kindness in her approach to her patients, her peers, and her faculty. Throughout her clinical year, we received numerous preceptor evaluations that reiterated what our core faculty believes of her. I'll share just a few. Setha takes enthusiasm to learn to a whole new level. She goes out of her way to be helpful. She consistently makes every effort to contribute to our clinic. Setha, thank you for being a steady, positive presence in our program. We are so proud of you, and I'm honored to present to you the 2017 Physician Assistant Outstanding Student Award. I'd like to invite Dr. Shelley Cohen-Conrad to the podium to award the Outstanding Student Award for Social Work.
When I asked the faculty to nominate someone, Dr. Frank Brooks said to me, "Only one? Can we nominate more than one?" He was very distressed about this. So unfortunately, we only get to honor one from each of our programs. For those of you who don't know, the School of Social Work has a robust campus program and a robust online program. So the first presentation is for our campus-based social worker. This year's Outstanding Social Work Campus Student is described unanimously by faculty, field instructors, and students as a leader. As a student in the Applied Arts and Social Justice Certificate Program, she organized 2 major events. Using creativity and her passion for human rights and dignity, she elevated knowledge about refugee and immigrant women leaders in the community. She brought joy to the campus by orchestrating an evening of music with Listen Up, a program that assists clients with developmental disabilities to write music, poetry, play instruments, and record music. Under her tenure as the president of the Student Social Work Organization, I'm getting all verklempt. She reinvigorated the student body, advocated for student scholarships to attend professional social work conferences, and was instrumental in the startup of the social justice advocacy group that brought local community-based social justice advocates to campus. She has been an invaluable spokesperson for the School of Social Work, giving up her weekend time to share stories with future social work students. The faculty agree that Becca Baker is an outstanding student who inspires and supports her classmates in the school. I'm honored to give you this award. This graduate is dedicated to excellence. She exceeded expectations in all domains of her education, in coursework, service learning, and in her clinical practicum. Her teachers remark that she is, quote, a brilliant observer, she is kind, affable, flexible, and has a genuine willingness to learn. This graduate committed to global learning, having done both international coursework and a field placement in Jamaica. During her second time abroad, she practiced true cultural sensitivity, listening and trying to understand different kinds of practices and cultural nuances. Being willing and open to learning with and from the community has led this student to deeper cultural knowledge and appreciate for the value of immersion learning. While in Jamaica, this student developed a boys support group at King's College
and advocated for children, adolescents, and families she served, assuring that their vibrant voices were heard in a very, very resource-deprived area. Her faculty nomination states, Shay Dotson embodies what it means to be a social worker. We congratulate Shay on being named the outstanding social work student from our online program. Shay is not here today, so I'm inviting Christine Rogerson to come accept her award. Thank you. I invite Dr. Jim Kavanaugh, the interim director of the physical therapy program, to the podium.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the faculty and staff in the Department of Physical Therapy, it is my distinct pleasure to present the Outstanding Student of the Department Award. The recipient of this award has excelled academically, earning a GPA of 3.78. As Dr. Jean Charles observed, he is the rare student who is not afraid to ask the challenging question in class. His goals are not only to attain a better understanding of the material, but also to move his understanding of a topic to the next level. His questions in my class often tended to bring in information from other healthcare professions as a way of integrating complex, multidimensional concepts. His clinical instructors, who together represented an array of diverse and challenging healthcare settings, said the following about his clinical skills. He is an excellent communicator and educator. He is respectful and sensitive to his patients and their situations. He is compassionate and works to empower his patients to improve and to take ownership of their body and situation. He develops a great rapport with anyone he works with. This recipient has also demonstrated an exceptionally strong service orientation. During his first semester, he joined an interprofessional team of students in facilitating group activities with inmates at the Cumberland County Jail. Of his work at the Milestone Shelter, Dr. Adrian McCauley wrote, "Not only did he put in many hours, but he did so with professionalism, confidence, empathy, grace, and humility that are well beyond our expectations for a new graduate." In 2016, this gentleman joined the Ghana Health Mission Trip where, as Dr. Amy Littorini observed, despite the challenging conditions at the various clinical sites, he was an eternal optimist, strong leader, and a tremendously reliable team member. His positive attitude and excitement definitely set the tone for the entire group. In summary, this soon-to-be physical therapist is an intelligent, compassionate person whose positive personality has shined forth in and outside of the classroom. He understands the big picture of physical therapy practice in the context of the world around him and the need to advocate for his patients and clients. From my personal perspective, he is a magnanimous leader and a consummate conversationalist. Two traits which will undoubtedly benefit the many communities he is destined to serve. For all of these reasons and more, the outstanding student in the Department of Physical Therapy is awarded to Matthew D'Elia.
Thank you to all of our program directors and representatives, and congratulations to all of our award recipients. And now I suspect this is what you've all been waiting for. Would the marshals please escort our graduate candidates in nursing anesthesia, occupational therapy, physician assistant, social work, and physical therapy programs, class of 2017, to the platform for hooding. Master of Science, Nurse Anesthesia. I invite Professor Maribeth Massey and Professor John Hanlon to hood the Master of Science, Nurse Anesthesia candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Science, Nurse Anesthesia degree. Brian Asia. Lauren Anderson. Catherine Balzano Cohen. Ina Basha. Rosalind Estimimo. Morgan Cornell. Allison Cronin. Sarah Kuna. Michael Dunnington. Allie Gilmore. Morgan Garrett. Morgan Garrett. Nicole Hashi. Safira Idris. Jason Johns. Jesse Knowlton, Military Service Honors. Mark Iacovoni. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy. I invite Dr. Chris Winston and Professor Nancy McRae to hood the Master of Science, Occupational Therapy candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Nicole Allen. Stephanie Alvarenga. Leslie Barden, Interprofessional Honors. Nicole Bell. Kelsey Bennett, Interprofessional Honors. Brianna Brickley, Interprofessional Honors. Kelsey Briggs, Anne Marie Brown, Interprofessional Honors. Yael Kaji, Adrian Carpenter, Interprofessional Honors. Paige Carr, Kelsey Kroll, Interprofessional Honors. Peter De Silva, Victoria DeGeorge, Interprofessional Honors. Kelly Dolyak, Interprofessional Honors, Mitchell Douglas. Olivia Ellis, Interprofessional Honors. Abby Fournier, Interprofessional Honors. Caroline Galeski, Interprofessional Honors. Lindsay Garahan, Interprofessional Honors. Kathleen Hahn, Interprofessional Honors. Emily Hayes. Jessica Herring, Interprofessional Honors. Chelsea Hockman, Interprofessional Honors. Megan Hood, Laura Kenny, Interprofessional Honors. Jana Lalone, Interprofessional Honors. Joshua Lawrence. Michaela Marshall, Interprofessional Honors. Nicole Maxim. Erin McGagan, Interprofessional Honors. Megan McNerney, Interprofessional Honors. Lindsay Mercer, Interprofessional Honors. Emily Moreau. Jennifer O'Connor. Richard Otcher. Mega Panchel, Interprofessional Honors. Callie Rock, Interprofessional Honors. Emily Rosenbaum, Interprofessional Honors. Rachel Schwanner, Interprofessional Honors. Aaron Seipel, Interprofessional Honors. Daniel Smist. Heather Smith, Interprofessional Honors. Alexandra St. Clair, Interprofessional Honors. Kelly Strom, Interprofessional Honors. Heather Tondro. Jacqueline Waterfield. Hannah Weinbaum, Interprofessional Honors. Ariella Rubleski, Interprofessional Honors. Masters of Science, Physician Assistant. I invite Professor Sarah Hoffman and Professor Jed Jankowski to hood the Master of Science Physician Assistant candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Science Physician Assistant degree. Lisa Alban. Jordan Azinger. Jordan Bell. Brooke Beckadal. Lindsay Carrier. Krista Chipman. Michelle Clark. Courtney Cleveland. Elena Collins. Natalie Denon. Emily Downs, Interprofessional Honors. Casey Emge. Ethan Ivanko. Jordan Fisher. Rochelle Flynn. Wayne Heath Jr. Max Hodwells, Jenny Horning. Rebecca Jinga, Chelsea Kelly.
Carrie Air and Paige Lovelace.
Jeffrey LaPerriere, Paige LaPointe. Ruth Letty, Malwal Mabor.
Nicole Mayer, Sarah Marshall.
Nicole Mayer, Sarah Marchand.
Edward Martinez, Emily
Edward Martinez, Emily Possetti. Abdul Kwani, Amanda Rotenberg.
Cassidy Ruffo,
Cassidy Rucco, Kathleen Ryan.
Scuderi, and Tenny Shard.
Elizabeth Scuderi, Tenny Shardlow, Interprofessional Honors.
Justin Sewell.
Bethany Sue, Justin Sewell.
Stanfield, Helen
Samantha Stanfield, Helen Tang.
Julie Tariska, Devin Thibodeau.
Julie Tardiska, Devin Thibodeau.
Sasha Tibiers, Bonnie.
Sasha Tivierge Bonnie, Maura Teniskas. Zachary Tomasowski, Setha Treadwell. Corey Tremblay, Kelly Wheeler.
Julie Woodside, program break.
Julie Woodside. Master of Science, Social Work. I invite Professor Frank Brooks and Professor Amy Koha to hood the Master of Social Work candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Master of Social Work degree. Danielle Altig, Military Service Honors. Josette Artis, Military Service Honors. Antonio Barasa. George Awa. Danielle Addy. Cara O'Clair. Samantha Baki, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Rebecca Baker, Applied Arts and Social Justice Certificate. Jennifer Biagani, Maxine Blue. Christine Bowen. Rosanna Bowman, Interprofessional Honors. Jasmine Breen, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Laura Brown, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Courtney Burns. Sheila Caldron. Jay Carrera. Joanna Carvello. Fallon Collins Julian. Dominique Cumberland. Elizabeth Compton, Interprofessional Honors, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Lindsay Cormier, Interprofessional Honors. Lauren Crandall, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Cynthia Daniel. Charlotte Davidson. Decca Delac. Rachel Dill. Heather Dodge, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Andrea Dumais, Melissa Fellows. Emmeline Ferguson, Shelby Flanagan, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Lauren Filoni, Sarah Foster. Stephanie Gardner, Brittany Gover. Courtney Greenwood, Tawanda Haithcock. Molly Haskell. Janet Hernandez Vasquez. Jennifer Hockenhull, April Huddy. Celeste Huffaker, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Joseph Hughes, Jr., Military Service Honors.
Seth Hunsaker and Twana Ivy.
Seth Hunsaker, Military Honors. Tawana Ivy.
Nadler.
Shannon Kint. Sarah Nadler.
Kohler and Cole.
Maria Kohler, Laura Kroll, Angela Kawarnu, Mandy Lancaster, Jenny Liaba, Lorraine Little,
Liana Liv, Rebecca Lyon.
Liana Liv, Rebecca Lyons,
McGee, Martinez, Leon.
Donna McGee, Gloria Martinez Leon,
McKenna Nestoria.
right up to the edge. Susan McKenna, Jamie Mastorio, Megan McLaughlin, Vanessa Mendez,
Myers and Moen.
Alexandra Myers, Trauma-Informed Certificate, Lindsay Moen, Applied Arts and Social Justice Certificate,
Nobles, Lawrence O'Brien.
Jennifer Nobles, Lawrence O'Brien, Military Service Honors,
Rhoda Oralo.
Brittany Oliveri, Rhoda Oralo, Elizabeth Pierce, Applied Arts and Social Justice Certificate, Bupana Pokaral,
Emily Patel and Deborah Rose.
Emily Pertel, Deborah Rosen,
Moiti, Samuel, Matthew, Sylvia.
Moiti Samuel, Matthew Sylvia, Military Service Honors,
Ronnie Simpson, Lynette Strother.
Lanny Simpson, Glenette Strother,
Lynette Monica Taylor, Amy Tracy. What's happened?
Monica Taylor, Amy Tracy. Carly Turner, Wendy Vaughter. Meredith Vogel, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Heather Weimer. Rebecca Westcom, Trauma-Informed Certificate. Pucelin Wilson. Karen Witt, Stacy Wood. Doctor of Physical Therapy. I invite Dr. Jim Kavanaugh and Dr. Amy Litterini to hood the Doctor of Physical Therapy candidates. Would the candidates please step forward? Placement of this hood symbolizes completion of the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. Kanda Adarabia, Interprofessional Honors. Jessica Ainsley, Interprofessional Honors. Marcus Alomar, Kathleen Barnes. Hannah Batchelor, Melissa Ben Heim.
Mary Bergman, Tyler Boniak.
Mary Bergman, Tyler Bloniak, Interprofessional Honors.
Christian Boucher, Lauren Richards. Is it Boucher or Boucher?
Christian Boucher, Lauren Bridges, Interprofessional Honors.
Michelle Brown, Lindsay Calcaterra.
Michelle Brown, Lindsay Calcaterra. Thank you. Nicholas Sabula, Courtney Cook.
Kelton Cullenberg and Amy.
E. Kelton Cullenberg. Amy Davis, Interprofessional Honors.
Dahlia. Alyssa DeQuatro.
Matthew Dalia. Alyssa DeQuatro.
Elise Detweiler. And Matthew Devine.
Elise Detweiler, Interprofessional Honors. Matthew Devine. Matthew Donovich. Mohammed El Said.
If you can get them to go up. Kayla Fisher. Kelly Flay.
Kayla Fisher. Kelly Flayhaven.
Brian Geddes and Ashton Hackett.
Brian Geddes, Military Service Honors. Ashton Hackett.
Mary Barrett. Stacy Howard.
Mary Harrett, Interprofessional Honors. Stacy Howard. Sean Jeffrey. Abby Carnes, Interprofessional Honors.
Carly Kiefer. Colleen Kelly.
Carly Kiefer, Interprofessional Honors. Colleen Kelly.
Noel Darian Lewis.
David Noel. Darian Lewis.
Lavecki. Lafredo.
John Lavecki. Raymond Lofredo III. Get right up.
Janine Manubai. And Marcel Joyce.
Janine Manubai. Joseph Marcel.
Malice Bionda. Zachary Mercier.
Nalis Bionda. Zachary Mercier.
Catherine Michelson. Allison Newell.
Catherine Michelson. Allison Newell.
Miko Machino. And Megan Quarles. And Miko.
Emiko Nashino, Megan Quarles,
Hillary Rentz, Christina Sales.
Hillary Renz, Christina Sales,
Carly Schaub, Hannah Sidlow.
Carly Scheid, Interprofessional Honors, Anna Sidlowski,
Alexandra Spellman, Maria Storm.
Alexandra Spellman, Maria Stern,
Christina Tilton, Vahitha Yutho.
Christina Tilton, Bahitha Youthop,
Zachary Brazillo, Carissa Williams.
Zachary Verzillo, Interprofessional Honors, Carissa Wells, Interprofessional Honors,
Morgan Weimer, Hannah Wilder.
Morgan Weimer, Hannah Wilder, Interprofessional Honors, Morgan Wilson,
Before we conclude our program, I'd like to make a few announcements. First, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our students, our faculty, and our staff, especially Dean Ray Handy, Kat Bebo from my office, and April Plant, as well as all the WCHP staff that have made this a very seamless day. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at commencement, where you get to shake my hand again. And as a reminder, you are invited to attend the program receptions to be held immediately following the ceremony on the green of the Westbrook College of Health Professions.
So before we recess, I would like to take a moment to recognize Dr. Elizabeth Francis Conley. As we heard earlier, today is a special day. She's always told us this is one of her favorite days. The hooding ceremony is indeed so memorable. And as she prepares to embark on new journeys and new adventures, we all want to acknowledge her leadership and contributions to the Westbrook College of Health Professions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Dream bigs, dream big. I know you all have a very rich future." Thank you. And I'd ask for all the graduates and the families to remain seated while the podium processes. Thank you.